The leading countries of European Union have decided to resume Oxford-AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine rollout after European Medicines Agency showed a green light for the rollout, saying it is safe and effective. Europe's medicines regulator reviewed the vaccine after 13 EU states suspended use of the jab over fears of a link to blood clots. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the top stories of the hour. The parliamentary party meeting of ruling CPN-UML forms a 3-member committee to amend the party's statute. A 24-member parliamentary party board includes leader duo Khanal and Nepal. The dissident Nepal faction of CPN-UML concludes that the party chairman and prime minister violated the line of action framed by the party's 9th General Convention. EU's leading states to restart their rollout of the Oxford-AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine after Europe's medicines regulator concludes it is safe and effective. And Dinamo Zagreb advanced into the Europa League quarter-finals, defeating Tottenham Hotspur 3-2 on aggregate. Manchester United and Arsenal also reached the quarters. The parliamentary party meeting of the ruling CPN-UML has formed a 3-member committee to amend the party's statute. The meeting held at Prime Minister's official residence in Baluatar yesterday formed the committee under the coordination of Chief Whip Vishal Bhattarai and lawmakers Sherbahadur Tamang and Bimala Podil Rai as its members. Likewise, the meeting also formed a 24-member parliamentary party board led by party chairman and Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. Senior leader duo Jhalanath Khanal and Madhav Kumar Nepal have also been nominated for the board. Lawmakers from the dissident faction led by senior leader Nepal, however, boycotted the meeting despite receiving the invitation. The disgruntled faction has been reiterating that the Prime Minister must withdraw last Friday's decision as a minimum condition for this faction to attend any meetings summoned by Prime Minister Oli. The dissident faction of CPN-UML has concluded that party chairman and Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli violated the line of action framed by the party's 9th General Convention. A 2-day gathering of national cadres of the Madhav Kumar Nepal Jhalanath Khanal faction held in Lalitpur decided to move the party ahead as per the guidelines conceptualized by the General Convention. Passing the 17-point political resolution, the meeting clearly rejected one-sided decisions of Chairman Oli, saying that the party would move ahead based on the verdict of the Supreme Court. The meeting also urged party cadres to stand firmly against Premier Oli's unilateral decisions. Welcoming the decision to reinstate the House of Representatives, the gathering, however, objected to the Apex Court's verdict that divided CPN-UML and Maoist Centre as separate parties. The gathering also demanded that the American Assistance Millennium Challenge Corporation, or MCC, should be in line with the national interest. Addressing the closing ceremony yesterday, senior leader Madhav Kumar Nepal said that they were against the party split and would not give up their fight easily. Senior leader Nepal said that they were ready to face any challenges to run the party with the right norm and system. The faction also claimed that 5,000 leaders and cadres had attended the 2-day gathering. The coronavirus pandemic has affected 35 hydropower projects, which were expected to generate 700 megawatts electricity this fiscal year. However, 56 megawatts of electricity has been connected to the national transmission line during this period. Likewise, an additional 750 megawatts of energy is likely to be added to the national grid in just over 3 months, which will double the domestic power production within a year's time. The 456 Upper Tamakuzi Hydel project is likely to begin operation within 3 months. Likewise, 42 megawatt Mistri Kola, 25 megawatt Singati and 52 megawatt Dordi, among others, are also likely to be connected to the national grid by mid-June this year. The Electricity Authority informed that additional electricity generated from 19 hydropower projects are expected to be connected to the national transmission line in just over 3 months. This fiscal year alone, 35 hydropower projects were expected to be completed but failed to come into operation amid the pandemic. Concerned project operators, however, say that the construction of the projects has been hampered due to the non-availability of the foreign technical support teams. Most of the workers, including the ones from India and China, had left the construction sites after the pandemic gripped the country. The absence of skilled manpower had largely affected the construction of hydropower projects. These workers from India and China have not returned till date. In the meantime, Nepal Electricity Authority downsized target of generating 1500 megawatt electricity to 800 megawatts, while 56 megawatts of electricity has been added to the national grid. In our Public Voice segment, we have asked the local residents in Arghakhachi district what could have contributed to the increasing outstanding amount in various administrative offices of the 3 tiers of government. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
आफूलाई चित्त नबुझ्यो कि कर्मचारीको सरुवा गर्ने एउटा कर्मचारीले एउटा ढंगले प्लानिङ बजेट खर्च गरिने गरी प्लानिङ गरेको हुन्छ भने त्यसको खर्च गर्ने सन्दर्भमा अर्को कर्मचारी आइदिन्छ अनि त्यसको खर्च प्रवाह चाहिँ नमिल्दाखेरि पनि बेरोजगारीको तथ्याङ्क चाहिँ बढेको हुन्छ।
बिल पेश गर्दा बढी बिलहरु पेश गर्दिनी वहाँ लगानी थोरै गर्ने
खर्च देखाएर आफूले अतिरिक्त आम्दानी गर्न खोज्नु
उचित किसिमको अनुगमन एवं मूल्याङ्कन हुन नसकेको कारणले गर्दाखेरि नै यो बेरोजगारी बढ्दै गइरहेको जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ।
Let's move on to the sports update. Coach of national football squad Bal Gopal Maharjan has been appointed as the coach of Kathmandu Rangers, one of the teams in the upcoming Nepal Super League. As per FIFA guidelines, the coach of national squad should not lead football club. However, ENFA has ignored the development, saying that Super League, a franchise operation, is not an official tournament. The players' auction for the 17th tournament is taking place later today. Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what's your take on the coach of national football team handling club's leadership? Your options are A, no option, B, financial obligation, and C, crisis of ethics. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day ahead.